What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick. Indy Baylor versus Auburn. Week 1 college football matchup going down Friday, August 29th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Experts tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to do so. We have a lot of action lined up for the week ahead. We got Major League Baseball on the board, WNBA action, week 1 college football on the board too, as well as the NFL creeping up on us before you know it. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout, get 15% off your purchase. For me, it's a great time to jump on board because right now my Major League Baseball is on fire. We've hit 18 of our last 25 Major League Baseball best bets over the last almost month. And Major League Baseball best bets overall 39 and 20 in our last 59 entering Thursday's action. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use the promo code PICK, get 15% off your purchase. But let's get to this one. We're going to be talking some college football between Baylor and Auburn. And Baylor last year, finished 8-5 on the year. Everybody was worried that Dave Aranda was going to be on the hot seat, and early on it maybe looked like it, but they ended up playing well down the stretch. 6-3 in Big 12 play. They played in the Texas Bowl. They did lose to LSU 44-31. But what I like about this Baylor team is the amount of continuity they have. They have Sawyer Robertson coming back. He threw for over 3,000 yards and 28 touchdowns last year. Bryson Washington and Dawson Pendergrass returned. They ran for a combined almost 1,700 yards and 18 touchdowns in the backfield for Baylor last year. Josh Cameron was great as a receiver and a top punt returner. Kobe Prentice was a pickup from the transfer portal. Great to be in that Baylor receiving group. On defense, they have their leading tackler back in Keaton Thomas. There are a lot of pieces coming in via the portal, but still, I like what this Baylor team has done. Auburn, on the other hand, they went 5-7 in their season in 2024, 2-6 in conference play. There's just been a lot of quarterback uncertainty. Peyton Thorne and Hank Brown were in the fold last year, didn't work. You bring in Jackson Arnold from Oklahoma, and Arnold just was in the same boat last year. He just couldn't find the playing time in Oklahoma, didn't play well enough to keep the job. Lost out to Michael Hawkins, and it ended up with Arnold leaving the program, and now finds himself at Auburn. And I think it could be a good change of scenery for Arnold. Still finds himself in the SEC, which is going to be interesting to see. And this is still an Auburn team that brought in a lot of competition as well for Arnold, and just sort of like Arnold had in Oklahoma. If he can't get the job done, there's going to be talent waiting in the wings with Deuce Knight and Ashton Daniels in the mix as well for Auburn. They have a decent backfield. They brought in Eric Singleton from Georgia as well. So this is going to be a lot of moving parts for Auburn. But the thing for me is that this is still a spot where I think I like Baylor at home with the points, because I need to see that Jackson Arnold's turned a corner and can be the new Jackson Arnold that Auburn wants him to be with that change of scenery. But until I see it, I have to think that it's still going to be problematic for Arnold, especially in a true road game at Baylor, who's got solid options, like I mentioned, at quarterback and running back. I think that quarterback and running back continuity, along with a defensive mind like Dave Aranda, is kind of going to wreak havoc on Auburn and Jackson Arnold here. So I'm going to roll with Baylor in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.